What's going on, y'all? Decided to take a trip on out to Sam Rayburn. Going out here, I really didn't know what to expect. We been having some warm temperatures. It's early February. We've been having 70 and 80-degree days. So depending on the water temperature, that was going to determine my game plan for the day. So get out there, drop my trolling motor. Saw it was 65 degrees. So I'm pretty much expecting these fish are going to be in spawning mode, especially the black crappie. So didn't expect to see many black crappie today, unless I go search shallow for them. But I started out shallow, trying to find some big females. That didn't happen, so had to come up with a plan B and figure out a pattern. So I'm gonna share with y'all a few things that I did to try to pattern these fish out, and did pretty well. So another thing is I would highly recommend getting a dedicated unit for a map up front, and you're gonna see how that's gonna pay off in this trip. Having that map will definitely help you navigate and find out and stay on the right patterns. So without that map, you're kind of fishing blind up front with just with a live scope. So definitely recommend y'all get a dedicated unit for a map up front, network it to your map at your helm, and you'll be able to stay on these patterns pretty good. So hope you enjoy, man. Check me out.
All right, y'all, we got a tree here. We'll mark this old tree. Pretty good looking little tree here. Fish already pushed down in there. They're a little spooky. You can hear that boat slap. Gonna pluck one off there. We got one roaming here. See if I can run him down. Ooh, he came and hammered that bait, y'all. That's the one that came off that tree and started roaming. I didn't get a chance to get him on the scope screen. That's a good little white fish there. It's a good white crappie there. Boy, he came and hammered that bait. Using a jig I tied up with some rainbow chenille. Not bad little jig. God dang it. Oh, he hauling butt. Oh, Sam Rayburn roamers. Yeah, he finally came and got it. Little guy, he ain't that big. He'll fry up though. Worked hard for him, so we're gonna keep him. That was fun. So that was a roamer that really wouldn't sit still. Got him in the boat. 18 foot of water seems to be the pattern. So some things I'm looking for, y'all. This creek bend right here, that's the channel. I know the pattern has been about 18 foot. So that's perfect. You got a good bend there, 18 foot, got some trees in there. We're gonna go check it out. Should be holding some good white crappie. Actually, I'm gonna run this, since how the current is coming in this direction, I'm gonna start on this creek bend and work my way to these other two bends. Boom and boom. And we got trees in here, so we'll see what happens. All right, y'all, setting up on this first creek bend. Gonna just start scanning and moving, seeing if we can find anything. The drop off usually is pretty good. Remember, I've been catching them around 18 foot all day. So I'm gonna find that drop off, that sweet spot. Let's see if it's holding fish. Chances are a lot of these fish may have vacated these creek channels. You know, in the fall you'll find a lot of fish in those creek channels, but now it's spawning time. This water is already at spawning temperature, so I think a lot of these fish have already gotten to where they're going to be. They're in their staging grounds and they're getting ready to start spawning, so they're not using this highway as much. It look like some fish up in there, because like I said again, a lot of them are where they already arrived at their destinations, so they're out of those creek channels and they'll push up to the nearby flats looking for places to start spawning. Got a little roamer here and try to run him down. Where's he going? Oh, I think my live well may have spooked him. I meant to turn that live well off. Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch there. Here he comes. There you go. That's old white bass. Should have known. It's a thick old white bass. Boy, you look just like a crappie. All right. It's important to also understand when you catch a fish that you don't want to catch, understanding their patterns too, the depth and stuff, so you can kind of stay off that pattern or that depth or that area. So already I'm near this creek channel and I'm not really seeing as many crappie. So like I said before, my theory, my thought process is a lot of them are probably gotten up out of this creek channel because they're already where they need to be. So I'm thinking they're going to be off in these flats closer to these banks so they can get ready to spawn. But I'm gonna just check this bend anyway, just to see if anything is in there. So far, only a white bass. So now I'm at that 18-foot mark, and now here we go. We got some crappie targets. Y'all see that? Not big, but as soon as I hit the 18 mark off this channel, boom. Fresh fillets, can't beat that. Now I'm gonna turn around and get back in that 18-foot range, and I'm gonna ride that range. I'm gonna ride that depth line as close as I can. Out in front of that fish. That drop ain't gonna work. Gonna get a little closer and let him run into it. Or get it out in front of him and let him run into it. Problem is your boat be moving and stuff when you're waiting on him to run into your bait. Sometimes. Oh, he should see it now. Here we go. Ooh, he got that. Ooh, that. Yes, sir. Decent fish. He tall. That will be a 2-pound fish in another month or so. Starting to get his spawning weight. Decent white. That's why you want to keep your distance further out enough so you can slow down in time. And which I didn't do on that last one. Well, I had it out far enough. I just wasn't paying attention. So now I see a target there. So boom, it's giving me opportunity to slow down. So he's sinking to the bottom. So slowing down so I can get time enough to get everything right. Boat under control so I can drop on that fish. See how that is now? So I don't overrun them. Only one way to find out, huh? Oh, what happened here? There we go. Oh, overran him. Come on, brakes. Come on, brakes. All right, let's drop on this guy here. That's definitely a crappie. Here he comes. Ooh, he came and got that. Yes, sir. Oh, Sam Rayburn crappie. Figuring out the pattern, y'all. But he was suspended a little bit better. Probably, what, 12 foot down? That last fish. Good size little crappie. Those little guys there. Boy, they turning on that jig nice. February and it's 83 degrees. Crazy. Oh, make sure you ain't passing up no fish now. So y'all, I'm just covering a lot of water. Probably already going a couple miles on this trolling motor. And I've been out here 2 hours. So I got another creek bend coming up, which hopefully will be holding some fish. I don't tend to have as much luck on the outsides of those bends. I always have my luck right on the inside those pockets. They're call them the saddles. Gator territory. Boy, I had a big old gator harass me up in that cove over there last year. I'll never forget that. Big old joker just followed me around, flopping his tail in the water, harassing me. I'm trying to find crappie for a tournament. I'm getting harassed by a gator. God, I passed him up. All right, that's a textbook flyover right there. talking about a dang old alligator. I done passed up a few good crappie. Hopefully I don't spook them. They're in the inside of this little, there's 2 trees kind of bowed around each other, and they're on the inside of that. We're gonna see if we can run a couple of them down. Oh yeah, 18 foot. Here we go again. Let's get some speed up, will ya? And they are moving inside of there. Let's zoom that in a little bit. Got a bad angle on them, but I know they're there. I know you're in there. Now that might be a white bass. Oh, he stuck it. Nope. That old black sitting at the top of that tree? Yes, it is. It might be spawning in the top of that tree. Good black crappie. Look at that, y'all. Good little black crappie in the top of that tree. Running all over the damn place. Turn that live well off. He's a good fish. Now these fish down towards this mouth or this cove here has probably got a little bit more pressure on them. This might be a popular little spot or area. So these fish are a little more crafty. They're a little smarter. Oh yes, sir. It took a while to run down, but he made it. All right. Again, we're gonna run this last little one here, this last creek bend. Let's see if it's been consistent with what we've been seeing. I'm already in kind of the ideal depth. And there's a roamer right there. Decent fish sitting here. Oh wee! Wow! Slam that. Come on, fish. Oh, yes, sir. He came on and slammed it. 18 foot. Oh, that's him. That's gotta be him. That's a Roman black. Sure enough. Big old Roman black crappie. No, that's white. That's black crappie. Decent fish. That's a black there. Gotta be a black. So we got some black crappie down this way. We got some black crappie down this way.